Yeah, I'm back with another video. I wanted to get into this. Well, first, let me address. So, Cardi B, she has this collaboration coming out with Rob49 on that money. And Rob49, he's a New Orleans artist or whatever the case may be. And I don't know how this is supposed to help Cardi B. Cardi, we'll see. Maybe, let me tell you something. Maybe this is a single that's gonna go off for Cardi B. Are you a Rob49 fan? I don't really know about him like that. But maybe this is gonna be a song that's not gonna flop this year. We'll see. So Cardi B, they took to what was it? It was on. I seen it on Twitter yesterday that it was a video. It looked like they recorded this like a while ago, and maybe they're just now promoting it now. Because I don't care what nobody say, unless Cardi B completely, because when she was out in Paris, she mentioned something about that she wasn't pregnant, but she could just be saying that to keep people out of her business or do some sort of grand finale. You know that the VMAs is coming up. Cardi B is going to look for an award show to announce her pregnancy. Yeah, so I'm not buying anything that she says at all. So anyway, so that was announced with Rob the 49, and that they're gonna have some collaboration coming out on July 19th. Now, people are speculating, they think that she's trying to be funny because JT's mixtape is supposed to be coming out July 19th. Me personally, I wish the best for JT, but I don't think JT gonna do numbers like that. I do think she has her people who does listen to her projects and stuff like that. But I don't look at JT as major now, even though she's had that success with the City Girls and all of that. I still look at her. Now, if you want to talk about somebody still building in comparison to Megan Thee Stallion, JT is still building. I don't look at I don't look at her like she's gonna be well, JT is also dropping a full project. So I will be listening to it and checking it out. And we'll see how the performance of this song with Rob the 49, what happens with this, right? Because listen, if he looks at the writings on the wall, Cardi ain't really have a good year. You know what I'm saying? All of her everything. This is the scary part about it. Maybe this is why Cardi is so frantic and going so crazy at the fans, yelling so frantically, because everything just been flopping. I mean, and then she's probably trying to have this light energy because she's going through what is it called? Gestation. Yeah, gestation. I said menstruation before. Gestation. But she's going through gestation, and the baby is coming through. Congratulations to her if she is pregnant, but effing on that money and all of that. We'll just see what's going to happen with that. So anyway, let's move on. The next thing I'm going to talk about is Erica Mena. Erica Mena is tight. When I tell you something, this succubus, Erica Mena is a succubus. She finds a way to put her, anytime Safaree does anything, she finds a way to put her little frail tail preference reference up in the mix of it, right? So Safaree is doing an interview, and he's telling them, the hardest time that he had in this industry was one of the hardest times he had in the industry was the breakup with Nicki Minaj. And he was saying how like a lot of Nicki fans was just didn't want him to be anything and wanting him to pop off or whatever the case may be. So he was saying that was really hard. I can imagine, right? Now, Safaree, he was on Love and Hip Hop, and he did like, a few things. I think he was on what was that show that he was on? I can't think of it, but it was the MTV show that Azealia Banks was on, and they clowned her. What was that show? Wild and Out. Wild and Out. I think he was on there. But if you want to be completely honest, he's found a way to stay afloat, probably get a few ducats here and there. But I don't think that he's really been prominent in a way where people think that, like, Safaree is just popping like that. So, and that's just because of the fact that Nicki Minaj is solely the reason why he had any type of service in at all. Right. So anyway, he does this interview and he talks about like, going through those tough times and how people didn't feel like he was supposed to be anything post Nicki Minaj or whatever the case may be. So Erica Mena came out and she said, I will forever be married. I gave sis. She talking about sis. She's calling Safaree sis. I will forever be embarrassed. I gave sis incredible, beautiful babies. He don't even talk or care about his seeds this much online in real life. Now, let me tell you something. They take parts of interviews. Now, I will say this. I didn't see Safaree's full interview, but they take parts of interviews and they put them out. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't see the whole interview. And you know that they take the potent parts out. Talking about Nicki Minaj is going to get some clicks. You all know that. You know what I'm saying? Say the queen name, you could get some ill press. That went right over your head. You should feel blessed. You must have used a lot of starch because they still press. So anyway, she talking about that he don't even talk about his kids. The interviewer asked him about that. Don't you know how interviews go? Succubus. Like, stop playing these games. So Erica came out and she did that. She went off on a tangent talking about Safaree, don't talk about the kids, called him sis and all of that. And I just feel like it's weak, Erica. Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, you was a preference. You laid down with this man and you thought that he was going to treat you better than Nicki. Or for whatever reason, you thought that it was last. And, I personally feel like you jumped on that to try to get sloppy seconds to be like, oh, yeah, Nicki had him. I had him too. Trying to make it seem like you was sliding and grinding on the same pole. You know what I'm saying? Because, people weird like that. And I think Erica is weird like that because she went through a phase of loving Nicki. And then she went through a phase of like, hating on her. And you know that she's a Latina. And, she identified with Cardi. So you know what they going to do. They going to identify across the board together. So then all of a sudden, Erica Mena, she ain't like Safaree. She didn't like Nicki no more either. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. But yeah, Erica, nobody told you to lay down with Safaree. Sorry, Safaree. And now, since he in interviews, you got to realize, excuse me, a big reason why people even know about him is because of Nicki Minaj. So you will forever be in the shadows. Not saying that her children should be in the shadows of it, and you're not even with Safaree no more. Well, this is the thing that's crazy to me. You're not even with the man no more. You ain't even with him no more. But I mean, Spice did expose her and said that she was still jumping the bone. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing with Erica Mena is that she just watches Safaree every move. As long as, listen, now she did post some things after that and said that, Safaree doesn't buy, what did she say? He doesn't take care of their chilling. So, Safaree, Erica Mena calls out Safaree over his parenting skills. You literally do nothing for them. So she wrote this whole paragraph that I'm not personally going to read, but she also showed a picture of her child's hair where the braids look real naughty and matty. Braids look real matty and not, yeah. But you know what? How long was the kids with him for it to look like that? And why did she have to find an opportunity? I'm not reading anything that she says because I'm not wasting. Listen, I got like a few more percentage on my batteries. I will not waste my batteries reading Erica Mena. Listen, send him the subpoena. You know what I'm saying? I will not waste my batteries on that. But what I want to say is that like, do your job. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you feel, are the children at risk or you don't like the way that he has disregard for their hair or whatever, I do think that that's wrong because it takes two to tango and it takes two to raise children and to make sure that they are, looking the part and more so being the part, right? But Erica, you just tied yourself into this because Nicki Minaj was involved. You know Nicki's not going to respond to this. It's not going to be no tango back and forth. That's over. Listen, a lot of y'all might have overlooked this, but on Hard White, Nicki said, "You not see him downgrade when me drop him off? Erica Mena's a downgrade." Listen, she's a downgrade from Poughkeepsie. She from Newburgh. She from Newburgh. She's just a thought from Newburgh, New York, and she made it to love and hip hop, and now she want to run around and rah 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 my ass, right? Listen, so let me know what y'all thought about that with Erica Mena coming out here. Trying to attach herself to this story with the whole Nicki Minaj thing. This is inappropriate. She should have waited for another clip to attach herself to. She just want to be mixed up in the world of Nicki. So listen, potent, pondering, never pandering. Please support this channel. The Cash App is in the description of this video. Thumbs up the video, share it, and all of that. I might make another video tonight as well, but I wanted to come and just bang these 3 videos out. So yeah, get in the comments. Let me know what you think, and I'm up out of here. Peace.